once you are labeled a survivor, most people around you, they just have no idea that you're still struggling. And don't get me wrong, we are so grateful that we survived, but surviving is not thriving.
And that's our core mission, to empower you to love yourself and know you are stronger and more beautiful than ever before. We see you, we understand, and we are here to help.
So hello everyone, it's Tip Tuesday with Michelle and Jillian, and today we're going to do a Sexy Survivor segment. Yay! Jillian is going to walk us through ways to update our makeup looks for fall and winter, which is so apropos. Now, before we start, I wanted to remind you, please check out all of our social sites. We are everywhere. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Pinterest. We're on LinkedIn, and we would appreciate it if you like them and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. So this way you have access to our inspiring stories from our survivors and fighters. And of course, you get all of this educational programming. One other thing, we wanted to mention that we know you have a choice of breast cancer charities to donate to, especially in October. And we would love to be your choice. You can access our website, see all of the things that we do for you. And another way to support is also by choosing Amazon Smile, because that is an easy way to support beautiful self, because when you shop, Amazon donates. And we also have a bunch of give backs this month, which I wanted to share with you. From our website right here. We've got the Amazon Smile. We've got Sexiest Beauty, who is giving us $10 off of every product purchase. Kaliata Jewelry is giving 20% of every purchase from the Intention collection back to Beautiful Self. They're beautiful bracelets, and she's also donating. When you purchase one for yourself, she's donating one to another survivor fighter. And then Bald Guy Greetings is giving you 20% off your order, plus 50% of the entire order comes back to Beautiful Self. Use code LOVEBS2020. And then Pixie Lane Leggings is also supporting Beautiful Self by giving a percentage of that legging purchase back to us. So there's lots of ways that you can shop for our cause. Now, without further ado, it is my utmost pleasure to introduce my partner, the co-founder of Beautiful Self, Beauty Authority, and Sexy Survivor, Jillian Rezo.
In my background had
Woo, 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 woo. So Jill, so glad to have you on our show.
Thank you. I love being a guest on our show. I love being a guest and speaking to everyone out there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love our community. Love our tribe.
And you know what? You have a wealth of knowledge for us, especially moving into a new season. I don't know. We're all starting to feel it. We haven't put the heat on yet, but the windows are closed and autumn is about us. And I would like to start off with our first question.
Sure.
Why is it so important, especially for fighters and survivors, to pay attention to their makeup routine?
Well, I think it's important for a person to do whatever it is that makes them feel good, right? Number one. But when you're a fighter and a survivor, you are constantly looking for little things that can make you feel better as your body is in a continual state of morphing. Because survivors and fighters, we know, just because it's over doesn't mean it's over. So we're constantly changing and morphing. So makeup is a very simple way that you can just make yourself feel good. Is it a pretty moisturizer? Is it a pretty lipstick? Is it a little more mascara? So if it makes you feel good and it's nice and easy, do it. Do it. Like by all means.
I love it. If it feels good, do it.
Yeah.
And dive into those deep tones for me, because it's autumn. And I'd like to know, Jill, what is happening for fall and winter makeup, since you've got a pulse on this as the Sexy Survivor?
So I'm very excited, as you know, because every 10 years makeup takes a swing. So before we get into the application, that's what I want to just very quickly go over. Every 10 years, like the 80s went to the 90s. What did you see? Crazy, wild hair, neon plastic, awful, like wild things in the 80s that were just unbelievable. Then to the 90s, we cut our hair in a bob. We went to Bobby Brown. We're almost apologizing for the 80s because it's such a right? We're like, we're so sorry about the 80s. So now we're just going to keep our head straight and beige lipstick, right? But so now we're in another very big swing. Not that in high fashion that Instagram makeup was ever popular, but there was a younger generation running around contouring the hell out of their face. Why they needed it for, I don't know. So right now we're swinging back to really easiness. So what do we have? We're going to have an unmade up, healthy looking skin, number one and foremost. It's all about meaning a little bit of glow, clean skin, massive contouring, highlighting, and all that out the window. Yay. Yeah. Strong, definite eyeliner. Now on the runway, what we saw was what they call floating eyeliner, which meant, they had it here, they had it here. They did all these really fun things with it. And I get that, and it's high fashion and I love it. But, in reality, for a woman of my age walking down the street with eyeliner up here, they'd be like, oh, sweet thing, couldn't see her eyes, right? Oh, that sweet thing. She's not all there. So, but it's about really strong, definite liner. And then for the lips, it's either two categories. It's either really bold and rich, or it's all really nude, one or the other, but both of them come with gloss. So clean skin, strong eyeliner, and then a beautiful glossy lip. That's where we want to go.
Fantastic. So we've got a lot of visitors here on Facebook Live today. So everyone is listening, and also on IG Live as well. So Jill, let's start off with, how do we get this really natural, healthy looking skin?
Okay, so I have a lot of, that's really important. I have a lot of notes, so I'm going to take my notes here, because once I take my glasses off, y'all, all bets are off.
Because it really does start with your skin.
It starts with your skin. So first, the number one thing that you want to do is your skin needs a boost. Survivors, fighters, women after menopause, your skin starts to age faster. It's hormone depleted. It looks drier. It doesn't look as fresh. So yes, you need a little bit of coverage and you need a little bit of glow. So how do you get there without it being over the top? I'm going to show you where you're going to start. Now, we talked about Sexiest Beauty out of the gate. Sexiest Beauty, Heather Fink, who I'm hoping is on out there. I'm sure she is, because she can answer questions.
She is.
Okay. Last year when we met with Heather, she started talking about a product she was creating. It hadn't been ready yet. It's ready now. And we at Beautiful Self have been dying over this product. Heather, I don't know. I know you said the other day you didn't have a lot left, but you were going to get more in. So this is called Rose Face Balm. And I want to show this to you. And I'm going to put it on and I will demo.
I'm going to just bring up the image so we can see the image. There it is, beautiful Rose Face Balm.
It's unbelievable. So first of all, you can wear it alone as your moisturizer, or you're going to put it on over your moisturizer. I've even mixed it with my foundation. It is this decadent, luxurious cream, by the way, that is vegan, that is loaded with rose extract, which is so soothing for the skin. It's got powerful de-agers, antioxidants in it. It's calming, it's soothing. But you know the best part? It leaves this beautiful essence, this dewiness on the skin. At Beautiful Self the other day, we were all playing with it. Michelle was like this. I was
oh my God. And it smells delicious.
It smells like rose. And that's why they say stop and smell the roses, because it's soothing. It calms you down. So it smells like rose. So I'm going to start by using a moisturizer like this that has a little bit of oomph to it. So you definitely want to make sure, and wait till you see the difference when I put this on. You want to see that the skin looks hydrated and it looks soft, but it doesn't look overdone. I have been using this alone. Sometimes I put a moisturizer over it, but look at immediately what it does.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
So you get the glow, we're getting hydration, we're getting a lot of de-aging. Notice we don't say anti-aging, we say de-aging, because you know what? It's wonderful to grow older. We just want to look more youthful in that space, not younger, just youthful. So that's the Rose Balm. I can't say enough about it. If you haven't tried Sexiest Beauty, you got to check that one out.
I really wish all of you could smell how good this smells out there, because, talk about feeling good.
It's
Looking and feeling good.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm not wearing foundation. I'm only wearing concealer, so you can see it just gives a little bit of evenness to the skin. So that's the Rose Balm. Then I want to move on to how do you create a foundation coverage without it being heavy, right? Because we all want a little coverage. Well, I've been working recently with some of the executives over at Clinique, and Jessica, I don't know if she's watching, but Jessica, I saw her do a trick and I was like, you know what? That's brilliant, because you're never too old to learn, even though I've been doing this for 30 years. And I was like, I love it. So Jessica this is a hydrator from Clinique, and it's part of their Moisture Surge, which is about long hydration, long-term hydration on the skin, helps your own skin hydrate itself through the course of the day, but this is the portable spray. So she put it directly on a nice fluffy brush, right? Isn't that
I love
great?
a good tip. That's a tip.
I love a good tip. Then I'm going to take my foundation, and this is even better, from Clinique. And then what I'm going to do, make sure I don't have too much on there, because we don't want the look ever heavy. We want it nice and clean. So now I've got a hydrated brush, got a little bit of foundation. I've got a beautiful underglow from the Rose Balm. And then you're just going to do this. Sweep and blend. Because remember, on the runway, what we saw was a no makeup. I mean, literally they sent the models down with no makeup, but guess what? Some of us need a little bit of coverage. So we want to have coverage, but we want it to be smooth and soft and beautiful. How's that looking?
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And I'm open for questions if anybody has any questions. So we're just going to blend in. That's it. This should not be a lot of effort. That is it. We did a beautiful Rose Balm hydrator with a glow. We mixed a great hydrating spray from Clinique. It's for thirsty skin, it's called, with a little bit of foundation. We buffed it all in. Done. That is it. Don't spend hours covering what's not there. Give yourself a flawless brush over. Now, what I like to do when I'm done is I like to take a little bit of finishing spray. This is Vini Natural by Wet n Wild, which is $4.99. Michelle, I know I sent the link to you because I just love this.
You know, and I put it right on our website because,
great.
you know, it's a staple. Like Wet n Wild has been around forever.
Forever. Yeah. So what I like to do is once everything is on, I want to lock it in. Done. Call it a day. Now, if you have an oily skin, you can do a matte. If you have, you want more radiance, you can add, but I want to keep this very clean. So this is the Natural one. Now I'm going to let this just dry. I'm going to let it all dry. So what I'm going to do, instead of showing you the blush, I think I'm going to move to eyes as my skin dries down.
Okay. You know, a lot of the comments have been just skincare tends to be so complicated, and you made it so simple right now.
Oh, good. I have never, you know, one of the things when I used to work with Laura Geller, one of the things that we always talk about was when you see people carrying on, like, and then it's for them. It's not for you. It's for them. Should be simple. This is what you need to do. You hydrate. Should be oil-free. Should be what you need for your skin. Put it on. It looks fabulous. Bye. Look great. That's it. That's all we want. So on the eyes, let's talk about a really strong eyeliner. So basically what I have on my eyes now, because I needed it to move a little for virtual timing, is you want to get yourself a good eyeliner. So I use during the day between my lashes, I use e.l.f. Like seriously, they're $5. They stay on, they're clean. I love them. I love anybody's black pencil for the most part. I'm not going to lie, but that's the one I'm kind of hooked on now. You want to put your black liner in between your lashes, because if you're going to use a gel or a liquid, which I do want you to use to create a dramatic line, you're going to struggle with making sure that the eye looks really popped, because you're going to get it over the lashes, under the lashes. It's not that easy. So what I'm going to say is definitely line in between your lashes, and then get yourself a good black gel. One of my favorite gels, I range. I can go from, you know, Bobbi Brown's gel down to L'Oreal Infallible. This is the one I've been using a lot now, and I really like it. This is the L'Oreal. Now, when it comes to creating a winged liner, I know everybody makes themselves crazy. Please don't. You can do this a few ways. If you don't have a good steady hand, you can just put a little cosmetic tape right here, follow the tape, peel it off. There's your liner.
Another tip.
Yeah, and it's done. Or you can go to Beth Bender Stencils. She makes eyeliner stencils that are pretty wicked. So that's called Beth Bender. But I think you can do it on your own. So just take a little bit. Now, I don't have my glasses on. I'm just going to remind everybody I don't have my glasses on. Whatever happens, ladies, I might have a floating eyeliner. I don't know. So what you want to do is I start from the half out. Your thickness, your length is up to you. So no one's going to tell you how to do that. That is how much fun you want to have with it. So here we go. I'm going to gently hold up a little bit. I'm going to start at the center. And I'm going to build up. See how I'm building up?
Amazing.
Yep, straight up. And I'm going to do it pretty strong. So straight up. Once you're going to see, okay, but I have a little bit of a gap. Okay, so now you can go in and color in that gap. So then color in your gap so it has a little bit more. Then you're going to see that's where the connection is.
Oh, yeah.
So you see it?
Mm-hmm.
So you can make that as thick as you want. So start midway through, go straight up, and then go out from this little where the eye meets at the corner, and then fill in the gap. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's my big thing. I tell everybody, please don't feel like if I can do this half blind without my glasses, you can do it. So I'm going to go up, up, see the up? And then right at the corner, I'm like, okay, that's got to meet. That looks a little bit.
You
There
can
we
do
go.
it. Yeah.
Fresh. Okay. And please forgive me because that is my worst eye for me seeing. So I don't see as well out of that eye, which is why I have trifocals. So sexy. Okay, here we go. And then I want it to be a little bit more. There, and then we wing it. How's that?
Perfect.
See? So get yourself a good gel liner. Skin is clean, strong line. Ready to move to the lip?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, we do like lips here, beautiful self.
We like a lot of lip. Now,
We do like a lot of lip.
I want to say that everyone always asks me, you know, I get a lot of DMs. It's a funny thing. Hey, did you get lip filler? Hey, did you get lip filler? No, there's two things that happen. Number one, I mean, not that I don't want lip filler. I do. But here's the thing. I either can take a Facetune and make them a little bit bigger, or I just draw them in. And that's what you guys know that I do all the time. So this is what I'm about to show you. So how to get big, juicy lips. So I want to talk to you first about the colors. Remember we said nude, or remember we said bold? The Sexiest Beauty on the two lipsticks, so actually there's three. So there's Naughty Nude, which I have lived in for a year. If you see me in a beige, 99% it's Naughty Nude. This is her new Hot Shot Honey. This is a gorgeous peachy brown. It's a very 90s kind of tone, which I love. Mm-hmm. And then there's one called Rock and Rose. Rock and Rose is for those of you that want a rose color that is a little bit on the nude side. So those are the three of the lipstick colors. And then if you want something really bright or bold, you know, she has Racy Red or Bayberry. Here they are.
There we go.
Classy Coca. Check them out because these are her matte shine lipsticks. I'm going to wear Longwear Liquid today, but these are the matte shine. All right. So I want to talk about the Sexiest Beauty, the Longwear Lip for a second. Yeah, this is pretty spectacular. So first, what I want to say is, you know, with a lot of Longwear lipstick, I know some women shy away from them because they can be very dry. They can cake through the course of the day. Now, the nature of any Longwear lipstick is to do that. It's going to do that. Heather's formula, when you put it on the right way, and this is what I want to show you. When you put it on the right way, not only does it last for, what, Michelle, like 2 days? You have to, it can last for like 2 days.
Yeah, and you can kiss with it.
Yeah.
Hear with it.
Yeah, I mean, it just stays
Awesome.
on. It's amazing. But I want to show you how to put it on the right way. You'll never go back if you need a lipstick that doesn't come off until you take it off with, like a good makeup remover or an oil. So I want to show you. Here's the problem. We're going to do the liner second, and then we're going to add the gloss. This is Kitten. This is a sexy tanny nudie color, which I think goes really well with the eyeliner. Most of us, when we put on our lipstick, do this. Right? And then we layer, and then we layer. And then what happens with the Longwear formula, first layer dries, but then you put another layer over it. And then after the third layer, it's like, I can't do this. That's the problem. So this is genius, but I want to show you how to do it. Y'all, you'll never go back. Warrior Red, Kitten, Girl Crusher, just some of the most beautiful. Queendom. I've been Instagramming Queendom all over the place. Queendom is a deep, sexy magenta. So you can either go straight from the brush and you can line your lips with the brush and fill it in once and then let it go. Or you can use a separate brush. And I do want to mention before anything, what you do need to do is make sure your lips are in shape. Don't ever put a Longwear formula over a dry lip. Wow. Heather does make, I think this comes in a set, but this is her sugar lip scrub. So this is really nice. It takes off all the dead skin and exfoliates it, makes the lips really soft, a little bit plumper. And then she has her soothing lip balm. This is great. You know, I wish I had something like this in treatment. It's vanilla. It's very calming, but then it hydrates the lip without it sliding off the lip. Yeah. Like it actually hydrates and sinks into the lips. Make sure your lips are in good shape. So now I'm going to take Kitten. And one of the things this year, again, with lipstick is it wasn't this heavy way of doing it. It was actually just beautiful, like a stain. So I'm going to take Kitten and I'm going to take, it's an eyeshadow brush. And again, this is me being fancy. You can go right from the container as long as you promise me you don't make double layers, just one nice little layer. So ready, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's the color. That's all you need. I'm going to line it, but I just want to say, resist the urge to go one layer. It's already dry. It's not going to move. I mean, it just doesn't move. It dries like that. So now I'm going to put a little bit of liner on it. And this is how Mama gets her lips.
The secret is out.
We fill it all.
Everybody's gonna be walking around with your lips.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So now that the lipstick is on, we're going to take the liner. This is very sharp. This is Wet n Wild, 99 cents. Taupe in the morning, it's called. I think it's an eyeliner. Oh, there's her bottom lip. Here she comes.
Here you go. Mm-hmm.
That's it. I could leave it like that and it would be great. But now what we do want to see for fall and winter is we want to see gloss. Glossy lips are in. So I've been screaming about this one for a long time. This is the Sexiest Beauty DSL Diamond Shine Lip Gloss. I used to be like a MAC glass wearer because I love that. Ugh, if I'm going to go for gloss, I want a glossy. I switched to this because it was a lot less tack on it. So I've been using this for a long time now. So here we go. I'm going to DSL this up. This is called Diamond Shine. And because it's a Longwear lip, it's not going to bleed out. That lip gloss, everything stays in place.
That is a great feature about her lipsticks and lip glosses. They stay in place and they don't feather into your fine lines.
They stay in place. Now, because my skin is dry, I'm just going to simply go back and add a pop of color, and that is it. So this is Clinique Cheek Pop. I love their Cheek Pop colors. They're so luminous and pretty. I love like Laura Geller blushes. I love Clinique blushes. So instead of taking, here's the trick here, because we don't want it to look blushy. Remember, the skin should look clean, like I just rolled out of bed. This is a very luminous kind of honey color. Take a fan brush, because a fan brush is meant just for like dusting things off, adding some powder. So it almost has nothing, almost nothing. You're going to take your color, and I want you to go back, just a little back in this area, just so we're sculpting just a little bit, like a little bit of freshness. See how light that is?
Gorgeous.
And that's it. A little bit of freshness. It shouldn't look overdone. The skin should not look beat. You shouldn't have like flawless under eyes that are banged out with heavy, heavy concealer. Everything should be about this clean, airy, light skin, a very beautiful sharp line, and a big juicy lip, whether it be a bold color or whether it be a nude like this. That's what I want you to pay attention to. Pay attention to your skin. Make sure it's nice and glowy. Pay attention to a strong black line. And pay attention to getting some really beautiful nudes or something really vibrant and rich and bold with a little bit of gloss. Keep that skin clean and in good shape. And you're going to be set. It's going to update your wardrobe as a survivor fighter. You're going to feel great. You feel like you're going to have that boost and you're going to pop. So that is the 3 ways I want you to update your makeup.
Ba-bam! Ba-bam! No joke. Jill, great tips. I even got a little information. I always get a little side information from you, and I know I'm going to be using it. And hopefully if anybody out there has some additional questions, Jill can come in and answer them. So feel free. You can contact her via this feed. And all this information is also available on our website and everywhere that we are. So thank you so much for tuning in. Jillian, thank you so much for your knowledge and power. And let's sign off as we usually do.
All right, ready?
Yes. Stay strong.
Stay
positive.
You are beautiful. And by the way, guess what? Next week, Heather from the Sexiest Beauty is going to be joining us to talk about the product and how this little beautiful indie brand is just so generous and so giving. I can't wait to have her as a guest. I'm going to talk more beauty.
Absolutely. Looking forward to Heather and hearing your comments. Take care.